Oh, welcome to tonight's stream, folks. We nearly didn't make that. Let me oh, missing something. 1 second. Okay, right, so WTRL, Zwift Racing League, East Division, Division 2, Cat, and obviously focusing ideally on the PDQ racers tonight. So yeah, we're currently focused on Steve, and as I said, we really nearly didn't make that there, but we're in, thankfully. And fingers crossed, the boys will do well tonight. Now, no PDQ kit because, well, I'm using a different version of Zwift tonight, and I didn't have it to hand, so it's a very rushed broadcast. Let me just send the link for tonight's broadcast into the team so they can have a look. Copy the link and see, we've even got the name of the stream set up wrong tonight. Oh, far too rushed. There we go. Right, so we're on the Harrogate circuit tonight. Let me see if I can bring up some details for you. Let's have a look. There we go. So, ignore the fact that we say we're doing the UCI Worlds Course, because we're not. That was obviously the last race that we were doing on, when was it? Sunday. So tonight the boys are racing 2019 UCI Worlds Course down in Harrogate. It's 13.8 kilometres. Very short lead in, pretty much straight onto the course. 245 metres worth of climbing. We're doing 2 laps. Alright, John, where's my camera? There we are. Welcome to the stream, John. And yeah, as you can see there, it's a clockwise loop. We're heading out of Harrogate just now, heading towards is it Potbank, where they will head down there and then up the KOM. The KOM in this direction isn't that bad. They should be making short order of that. And certainly you can see here Steve, as I say, not in the PDQ kit tonight, but he's made the front group. What have we got here? Maybe 20 odd riders in the front group. So as expected, Steve, yes, he is one of the heavier riders in the team. However, he has got some phenomenal power. We'll check in with him shortly, but let's have a look and see who else is in this main group. We've got Moti here from R3R. Moti's a very, very strong rider. We've got Jason Killiner, also from the PDQ boys. So he's made it into the front group as well, so that's fantastic. So 2 of the guys in the main group. Let's see if we can find so many more PDQ riders. Jason, oh, come on, Chief. He's been gapped very, very slightly. He's in the second group on the road. Currently showing, let's have a look, 20 seconds behind. So, he can make that up for sure. Jason is a very good climber. He might be slightly heavier. I'm pretty sure he won't mind me saying that. However, when we talk about heavier, we're still talking in the 70s. So, he's not heavy by any stretch of imagination. So, 20 seconds behind. Let me see actually if we can get Discord up and running. That would be quite good. If we can get the team chat up and going. Obviously, it's downloading an update. Would you believe it? You can just tell we're not prepared to stream tonight. We did try to put the PDQ kit back into this version of the game, but don't know what happened. Didn't get it up and running, so let's see now. Discord, we'll put that on D. Okay, so we're hitting the first climb. Let's get back up to the front. See how we're getting on. So, surprise, surprise, JJ from Peta Z. Very, very strong team. Let's see if we can find some of the WTRL. That's... Let's have a look at the league. We're in the EMA East 1 Division 2B. So we've got Stolen Goat up the front, Peta Z in second place. So not surprising to see Peta Z up there. Let's see, we've got one there. We've got another Stolen Goat, Peta Z. We've got Casey Shum there. Strong rider from Team X. Let's see where our PDQ boys are on this climb. Steve sitting nice. Can't seem to pick up the Discord, which is a shame. So Steve currently sitting 23rd. Little false flat. Halfway up this climb. And then it ramps up again. It's not too steep, to be honest. And now we're heading back down in towards the city centre of Harrogate. We'll take a left, little steep climb, very short, up towards the sprint. So currently Steve sitting in a good place. Jason's been gapped very, very slightly, which is surprising because Jason is more of a climber. Next on the road, we've got Joey. First race for Joey in PDQ Kit tonight. Let's see who else we've got. Next, going back, we've got Mr. Coach, Jason. Got James, resting the climb. And then Andrew. Andrew's just come up over the climb there. So looks like Andrew might be finding it a little bit difficult tonight. But keep pushing, keep pushing. So heading down after the climb, back towards the sprint, which is good timing here. Let's see who's gonna go for it. Obviously, sprint points to pick up here for the first three across the line. So Kempe there taking the points. Maximum points for him. 3 points there across the line. So 15 seconds behind here. Main group on the road. We've got Steve. Steve is riding a good race so far. As I said at the beginning, 2 laps. There's still a lot of racing to go. But for someone who was well, looks like what happened there? Have we lost Steve? No. There we go. Looked like someone maybe had a little drop out there. Just trying to bring in the team radio here, but it doesn't seem to be working. Let's just stick a little bit of music on, eh? I don't need to talk so much. So Steve's group that he's in, as I say, second group on the road. And you can see the main group in front of them. They're only 10 seconds in front now. So I think there's every chance that the group here that Steve's in on the road can pick up that chase group. As we take a right here, we start about 2 kilometers worth of climbing. It's just a simple drag, 3-4%, but it goes on about 2 kilometers. $350 there from Steve. Very accomplished time trialist. So hitting these types of numbers and sustaining these numbers, I don't want to say comes easy, but it works pretty well. Eight seconds now, because as predicted, they are catching this front group. And there we are, it's pretty much back together. Well, let's take a quick opportunity, we'll just jump backwards, find out where the rest of the boys are. There we go. So Jason Killiner. Second group now. 20 seconds behind Steve. Strong rider is Jason. However, super light. So this course doesn't particularly suit him, I'd be honest. He's more of an outright climber. But as you can see, a powerful rider. Lots of watts there. Unfortunately, being such a light rider, doesn't get the benefit, especially as we crest this little drag. Got a little bit of a downhill. Lots of speed to pick up, especially if you're a heavier rider. So let's jump backwards. Let's find out. Here we are. Jason. a little bit further back. Just coming over the crest of that hill is Jason's group, so he's third group on the road. Same group, we've got Joey, practically side by side with the coach. Let's see where James is. So James is sitting 73rd just now. So that's the fourth group. And let's see, we've got him. I make that a minute and a half behind the leaders. Then we've got Andrew. Just gapped a little bit there from James. I think that's it for tonight. I think we've only got 5 boys in the race. Let's just double check. Although we can't get the race radio, I can see who's in. Yeah, it looks like there's only 5 racing tonight. Let's jump back up the front. Very, very simple to get some high speeds coming down that little drag. Quite a scary little descent. Quite a little scary descent. I'm saying it again. Descent in real life. I remember when I was down there for the Worlds, and we were out on a little ride in the morning, and the road hadn't been closed yet, but it was about half an hour from being shut. And just as we came to this point, motorbike pulled up alongside us, told us there was riders on the road behind, obviously trying to make sure that you're not sort of jumping into their lane, and comes hooring past the GB team. Closely followed by the women's team as well, actually. The women's team actually said hello to us, whereas the men's team were just hooring past. So there's the main pack. Still about what? 20 riders? Coming up to 21 kilometers. Let's see if we can find a little bit of information to tell you about Steve. Let's get out of that tree first of all. So as I've said on a previous broadcast, Steve did ride for Wales in the 94 Commonwealth Games. Actually rode with another PDQ rider, Alan, and I think it was either 100 kilometers or 100 miles. I think it was a 100-kilometer time trial, team time trial, and on that year Wales came fourth. First I think it was the Aussies, then I think it was the Brits, I think it's not the Brits, I should Commonwealth Games, England, and then I think it was the Kiwis that came third with Wales in fourth place. So here we go, we're on the climb again for the second and final time. Now, let's see. I'm trying to find Steve on here. Hey, Deborah. Thanks for your like there. It's a bit different sitting down to do a broadcast. Cannot find the information I want. Typical. There's a very good chance that's why. I'm in the wrong race. Where we go? Division 2. There we go. That's better. Okay, so let's see what's happening. Oh, wrong screen. So, although Steve's got a lot of power, as I said earlier, he is a slightly heavier rider. So, as soon as we start to head uphill, he does suffer. As you can see there, he's dropped back a little bit. However, look at his watts. Almost 500 watts. 5.5 watts per kilo. He's digging in deep here, trying to make sure that he doesn't lose too much ground. At the end of the day, once we crest this climb, he's going to make up ground. Let's see who's up at the front. Again, surprise, surprise. Heta Z, Stolen Goat. Taking the top 3 places at the moment. Oh, what's happened here? We've crashed. Oh, there we go. We're back. Woo! Come on, Steve, keep pushing. Let's get that gap closed. Let's find out where young Jason is. Not that far behind. Two other riders with him. He's got a chance to be inside the points. got a chance of picking up a bonus point, but he needs to be at the head of this group when we get to the finish line. Coachman, doing well. Trying to show off his age there with that helmet. Look at that helmet. Love it. A shame the team kit didn't show up tonight. Never mind. Come on, John, keep pushing there. John's one of the followers of the channel. Always good to see him do well. James, keep pushing there, James. You're getting up there. See if we can find Joey. Andrew. That climb's nearly over, son. Keep going. Can't seem to find Joey just now. Oh, there he is. Coming down the other side of the climb. And then we take that sharp left. Short intake of breath as the gradient jumps up. Little bit of a drag. Flattens out. Head towards the sprint. Let's jump back up to the front. Let's see how Steve's getting on. He's still gapped. Unfortunately, he's on his own. However, 21st place. He's riding well. He's got a good gap against Kelly from Clapham Cheffers. So you would have to say that his position's secure. I don't think Kelly's going to make up 8 seconds. Not on Steve. As I said, Steve is a phenomenal time trialist. So he should be able to maintain this 4 watts per kilo quite easily. I say easily. Obviously, it's going to be an effort, but I see him keeping this gap all the way to the finish line. Will he catch the 19 seconds? I'm not sure. To be honest, we've got... Taking this right-hander. We're approaching 2k to go. I don't think it's going to happen. Let's jump up to the front and let's see who we're going to get for the final. So let's see, we've got 2 riders from Petazee in that lead chase. That's it. Our words are all over the place. In the lead group, we've got 3 riders from Team X, 2 riders from Team X, and 1 sole rider from Stolen Goat. And that's your top 3 in the league just now, actually. Stolen Goat, Petazee, and Team X. Who's going to go first? Here we go, look at those orange numbers. 9.5 watts per kilo. But have they gone too soon? Coming up with an arrow. Oh, fantastic. But again, has he gone too soon? They're fighting back. Clemenza looks like he's going to have it. Clemenza takes it for Petazee. Top 3 position for Petazee. Let's see if we can find Steve. Oh, oh, there we go. Let's get out of these buildings. Good ride there from Steve. 21st place. Extra bonus points for the team on the line. And then let's see if we can jump back just as he crosses the finish line. Fantastic. I remember being there when the finals were on. I was standing just round about here on the right hand side, just outside Betty's, and then a little bit further up, just where the pens are, and the noise was deafening as the riders crossed the finish lines. So Jason Killiner comes across in 36. Good ride there from Jason. Joey on his first ride for the PDQ team. Not that far behind in 44th. We've also got the coach, Jason, in that same group. Just rolling across the... Well, I say rolling. 5 watts per kilo just now. Good ride there from the boys. The Harrogate course is a tough course. Let's see if we can find James. There we go, Jason's across the line. Let's jump back to James. James is just coming up to this corner where we take a dig up. About 2k to go now. Solid ride from James. Again, similar to Jason Killiner, not the best course for James. James, again, is one of the lighter riders in the team. Really strong climber. But although this is a lumpy course, I'd say this course is more suited to the more powerful rider. Not necessarily the out-and-out climbers. But you can see there, 4.8 watts per kilo. He's digging in. He's still trying to put a bit of heart into the riders around him. So good on him, James. Good on him. We'll try and line up Andrew as well. Find out where he is. The Cold Bath Brewing Company there as we pass that corner. A little bit of artistic license from the game designers. That wasn't actually there on that course. It was from that corner down the main street, probably 500-600 yards. Nice little pop-up, serving some craft beer. And of course doing a little bit of Zwift live racing on the day. That's it, James. Keep pushing up. Let's overtake these two in front of you. There's always a victory to be had on Zwift. Doesn't matter what your finishing position is. There's always someone to race. There we go. See that Westerhoff? They're all sprinting. They're all going for 1 point. But you know what? It's beating the guy next to you. That's always important. Good finish there for James. Let's jump back and find Andrew. Not that far behind. Good ride there. Now, let's have a look and see if we can find some results. They've been pretty quick recently. I'm not sure if they're going to be that quick. How about we bring in... let's go with the old Zwift power. This one. Here we go. So, unofficial results. We've got Clemenza in first place. Perdomo, excuse me, in second. JJ in third. So a top 3 sweep for Peta Z. Tom Wilson for Team X. Andy Kempe from Stolen Goat. Borkley? I don't know how to pronounce that. Borkley coming in 5th. Sorry, 6th place. Another Peta Z rider in 7th. Innovation 8th. Morgan 9th. And Gesto for BZR is 10th. Casey Sum just outside. And then we come down to Rowan King. There we go. Steve, on loan from Rowan King, riding for the PDQ boys tonight. Good bit of racing there. Let's see if the WTL is going to give us some results. No, doesn't want to give us any. No worries. Excellent. Listen, that's going to be it from me. So, hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit different being on this side of the race and doing some commentary rather than actually being on the bike. It's very weird to be sitting down and watching commentary. But yeah, well done, Steve. Fantastic. Where's the camera? There it is. Steve, well done tonight. Great racing. Jason Killiner. Then the boss, Jason. Joey on his first ride for PDQ did fantastic tonight, as did James, and then Andrew as well. So well done, boys. Let me think, that's 9, so one more race to go. Team time trial to finish it off next week. Again, fingers crossed, we'll be online to do commentary for the boys. Hopefully, next time we can be a little bit more prepared. We can be online a little bit quicker. A little bit rushed getting back from the studio tonight from work. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. So, take it easy. Keep those hands clean as ever. And I'll see you soon. Right on.